stained on both, so yours are probably stained too. Are you just gonna dip yours into?
I'll probably put it on the actual sandwich, I guess. This show is called White Castle is Awesome, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't think these were made for you to like disassemble them for any reason.
They're like, don't look in here. Just eat. People get these things and they're like,
why'd I do that? Mm. Honestly, I've eaten these a lot. I've never actually put a condiment on one.
do you think it makes it better?
Yeah. You want to stop those?
Yeah, probably. Let's do a take 2 of the intro.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to White Castle is Awesome. We hope you enjoy the show.
How you doing?
So you do like the burgers?
They're alright. They aren't as good as the fresh ones, though. You get about 30 of those. They're definitely unique.
They're little.
Yeah, they're little. They're basically these little burgers on a roll. This is the kind of roll that you get in like a cafeteria at like a school or a hospital or something.
It's like somebody was like, you know how I'm going to make this little roll badass? I'll make it a little hamburger.
A hamburger with just onions and cheese on it. Kind of wish I'd gotten a DP instead of this 40.
Yeah, you want some?
No, I'm good.
I was about to say, you got your 40 there.
Yeah.
That's your beverage.
Been nursing it.
E40?
Yeah. So were you already hungry again from those taquitos, or did you just eat the burgers for the sake of eating the burgers?
I was a little bit hungry. It's been a little while since that. So do you think that ISIS is shouldn't be used in humor?
No, I think it's okay. I guess it depends on, the way that you put it. The light that you're painting them in, or the type of humor that you're putting forth. There was a parody of ISIS on Saturday Night Live a week ago.
Yeah, I saw it, and I put something on Facebook about it, and I watched the sketch on Saturday Night Live, and I thought it was funny. You know, I didn't think anything of it, and then the next day, I saw on the news there was like people are offended by SNL's ISIS thing, and I was like, man, I didn't even know. I mean, of course, obviously, people are gonna get all pissy about it, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah, yeah. We watched it, and even Molly was like, "I don't think that's okay."
Really?
Yeah, yeah. She said that right after it ended, something like that to that effect. But I thought it wasn't offensive because, like I said, that the angle that they were taking on it, because I mean they are trying to recruit, like,
Yeah, I didn't know that ISIS was recruiting young girls to join ISIS, and you know, through that SNL sketch, that's how I found that out. Otherwise, I didn't know that.
yeah,
And like, you know, for anyone to say anything really is like not appropriate for humor, I don't think there really no humor then.
yeah,
Cause like nothing's like too sacred to not really make fun of. You know, if you're not, you know, so uptight.
and it's a timing thing too. Like that's one thing I've never understood. Is like the whole "oh too soon, dude" like aspect of it. Like because I mean, if something is funny eventually, why isn't it funny now? Just because of the timing.
Right. You're like, is it supposed to be like so much time has passed that people are like, oh yeah, I don't give a shit. about
Yeah,
that anymore.
exactly.
Like Gilbert Gottfried being fired from Aflac for making fun of the tsunami thing. Like that was stupid, you know.
Yeah.
He's a comedian, you know. That's separate from Aflac. But like, oh, like once like you know, there's too many hard feelings. Affleck's like, oh yeah, guys, we're with you. Like we're letting them go.
For some reason, I thought he said something about 9/11 and not the tsunami thing, but I guess it was a tsunami thing.
Yeah, it was because I saw him in Roanoke back in January.
Yeah. What year was that?
This year, this past couple months.
2015.
Yeah.
His show at Roanoke at Holiday Inn in January of 2015.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Where was the Holiday Inn at?
It was on Electric Road, I think, kind of near Hardy's and Plato's Closet, going out that way.
Oh, okay. Was it a big crowd?
Yeah, it was pretty big, I think. It pretty much was a full packed seating arrangement there. Yeah. It was such a big crowd that they had it at the Holiday Inn because normally the comedians that come here go to
Corned beef.
Which is a bar.
Roast beef. That's its competitor. I have some corned beef in the freezer.
Want to eat some of that?
Yeah, we'll just eat everything in my freezer.
Alright, we'll be right back.
I've never had corned beef before.
You gotta thaw it out?
Probably. Because it's been in the freezer.
Maybe better not. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'd have to cook it, or
I'm not sure. I don't know how you eat it because I've never had any of it.
Corned beef. I'm sure you can eat it cold. I don't know.
Cold beef.
Cold beef.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could save that for the next episode.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. When this becomes a series.
How long is this supposed to be?
This?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know, could do a short video where we can keep going on. I don't, you know.
Yeah.
There's so much that could be discussed.
Yeah.
I've only talked
How
about...
much room do you have on the cameras?
I deleted all the other videos that were on them off, so it should record for
Days.
no, not that one. Probably like at least 15 minutes plus.
Oh, really? Only that long?
Maybe an hour. I think I set them up to record a mouse that might be in our house, and I was supposed to film it all night long, but I think the cameras automatically shut off after like an hour into it, but so it'll record for at least an hour, I think, uninterrupted.
I always thought like the best thing would just be to have a lot of space on whatever you're using to record, and then just record for so long that eventually you forget the cameras are there or whatever.
Yeah. Because there's always, sometimes when you're making videos, there's like the unnatural, hey, you already know this, but to anybody that doesn't know, here's what's going on with this. But then, like, you should forget maybe for a second that the cameras are there.
Yeah.
And just, like you said, have a more natural conversation.
Yeah. And pray that something funny gets said.
Yeah.
I guess that's the shit of it when you don't work off of a script or anything. It makes it, because if you have a script, you come to it and you're like, all right, we're definitely going to do this, and this is played a certain way, like we know what we're going to say is either funny or sad or
yeah, when you're going not off the script, you're just literally, I feel like you're always like fucking like there's like nothing, there's nothing ahead of like you constantly. You got nowhere to go, just gotta keep going forward.
Yeah. Like right now.
Yeah, and I was gonna mention just as a fact, on YouTube you can look at the audience retention, and I look at the retention. That's how long somebody stays with you from start to the finish.
Oh, really? They have that?
Yeah, and it's a graph, and you can watch your video play out and see. You got 100% of people at the very beginning, and it kind of dips off to about below like 50%, like around 35% of people actually finish it and will watch it. So it kind of like, you can see it slowly just kind of like declining from start to end.
There isn't like a noticeable big dip at any point, like in
there
the first 10 seconds.
There are actually. In some of my other videos, I made a video that's making fun of Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
And you can see, they're watching it, and then I say, Stephen Hawking don't know shit, and it just boomed. And then I talk about him like fucking like being the dick lover, and boom, it went down again.
Does it ever pick back up again, or does it just go
yeah.
down?
Well, yeah, sometimes you see maybe it's where people click around to get to another part faster.
Yeah.
And also I noticed on a lot of the cartoons that I watch that are kind of short, like it'll keep a lot of people's attention. At least 75% will just finish it.
Because they know it's going to be short going into it.
Yeah, they just watch the whole thing. But something like a long talk show, like Sidetracked, like, a lot of people watch about half of it, and then, they won't, like, not everyone will finish the whole thing.
Yeah.
So if you made videos where you were like, hey, later we're going to do this, so stay around, that, you might do better.
What percentage do you think we'd be at right now?
Well, they're all mostly gone, probably. Because, all this video is called White Castle is Awesome. And if you're checking what out that is, we ate the burgers. We're already done.
Yeah.
And now we're just talking about nothing to do with White Castle. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the point where we could, like, kill that guy. Like, we'd land and nobody would see it.
Yeah. That's always in the back pocket,
Yeah.